Hashtag Verse TV, week 155. In my mind, part 5. It's coming from our friend Ken Williams at CEO of North Star Entertainment. And this was his post. And it says, it goes a little something like the, and it goes something like this. Hit it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I just don't give a fuck what you're going through. Everybody's going through something at all times of the day and every moment for the life of our fucking existence. You have a dream? Get up and go follow the fucking dream. Quit talking about it. You can't change shit because you're broke. You can't do shit because you suck at life. You aren't willing to do what most people aren't willing to do. The moment you decide to do shit that no one's willing to do is when you fucking win. Get your ass up and go follow that damn dream you think about all the fucking time that's eating at your skull. You little pussy.
Okay, I'll say basically I on some level agreed with everything he said. Language was a little vulgar, but beyond that, he was making a good point. And I've never been the type of person to really always fall for someone's what was me situation. Like, if you're not willing to step up and do something yourself, then you ain't got no hope.
All right, Kevin, I hear that. And I'll say, I'll start with the negative part first. And I'll say, I don't like how he ended with, you little pussy, because that is a negative colloquialism. And Dan Savage of the Savage Love podcast is like, actually, people shouldn't talk like that because pussies are stronger than dicks. And like, through childbirth and stuff like that. So it's kind of just chauvinism that says pussies are weak. But anyway, everything else, I'm totally with him on that. And it reminds me of a time that I was meeting one of my uncles and aunt for dinner at a restaurant. And I was late because of traffic. And I got there and I was like, oh, traffic was so bad. There was so much traffic. You've got to understand. I'm so sorry, but traffic was awful. And my uncle turned to my aunt and he was like, everybody's got a story, don't they? And I was like, ooh, ow, okay. But that's kind of how I feel about stuff when I hear explanations from people as well. It's like, everybody's got a story. Everybody's got a story. And he's right. And one thing that I love that he said that actually made me think for a second is you aren't willing to do what most people aren't willing to do. I love that statement because it's like only until you're willing to do something that other people are not willing to do, you're doing the same as everybody else and you have nothing to stand out with, and I love that. And it's so true. You have to be willing to go the distance, do something different. And even if you're doing something that some people are like, oh, that's the same, consistency is key. You stick around long enough. Consistency is key, and you'll find your niche audience. You'll find your niche target, whoever that is, But if you're not willing to do what other people are not willing to do, you're just the same as everybody else. And there's nothing to it. Anyway, ChrisSEE Marie.
So are we allowed to say pussy and fuck on StreamYard? Because I personally love those words. Like those words have a lot of oomph behind them, and I don't really particularly. They can be labeled as vulgar, but they can be appropriated. So I love those words. I just want to put that out there. That's in my mind after hearing that, the response to that. Uh, um, Maybe an answer isn't necessary at this point for that, but for the 1 minute follow up, maybe. I really would love to hear. Um, that's my reaction to that reaction to that. But yeah, he's right. He's right. Like you're everybody is going through something. We all are. And as far as the caring part, now I'm a caring person. I do care. But as far as like being a person who has sympathy for people who have the ability to do something about their current situation, I have no sympathy, none. I'm not apologetic. If there's a legitimate reason for you to be behind or delayed in life, then it is what it is, and whatever it is, mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, all of that, you know, because that has to be dealt with before you can progress. But you have to be honest with yourself. So, a lot of people who are advanced thinkers and extremely conscious really, really get that part. Like if you're an intelligent person, then nothing that you're going through should stop you from at least giving it a go. At least whether you fail or not. So just do it. Nike on them motherfuckers. F word. That's how I feel about that. That's in my mind. Um, in my whole life, like I've been stifled from childhood. I came from an old school background. They believed in whoopings. That's where I come from. So a lot of the 80s babies, like, and other stuff. Like, we didn't talk about everything. So, talking about things is definitely a healthy part of getting over your current situation. Stop talking about shit you want to do and just do the shit. Just get up, show up, do the shit. My
Oh,
answer.